Hey guys, it is time to talk about tonight's episode. And we're supposed to be talking with David, but I'm going to see if he shows up because when I did my check-in with him, he didn't respond. So, there he is. I'm like, David, where you at? You trying to stand me up? There you are. I was like, you trying to stand me up? Hey, David.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay.
Really have a problem.
No, I wouldn't do a thing like that. I wouldn't do that. Not at all.
Hey, boo. How are you?
We were actually watching the show, so we're trying to get situated after everybody. A lot of the cast members actually got together and watched the show.
Okay.
So I had to, kind of part ways with them for a second to come take care of you.
I appreciate that. So they're saying your background might be too loud.
Oh,
They can't hear me.
oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah, I see.
Okay, can you all hear me? Dropping the sheet. They said we can't hear you anymore. David's background. Okay. Are you able to go outside?
Let me see what I can do real quick.
Quiet place.
Well, I know it. Okay, give me 1 second. We're about to see what we can do real quick. Okay. Give me 1 second.
David to get his audio situation together.
Right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Is that better?
All right. Is that better, everybody? Can you press mute when you're not talking? I don't know. This fan is loud.
Tell him to turn the volume down. I don't know. I'm trying to see. Like, where's my car? My car. No, they acting like they don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying, where's my car? Okay.
Okay. Can you guys hear me? Oh, wait. All right, guys. Bear with us a moment. Okay. He's going to the car. So 1 second, guys.
Yes, it will be quieter. No, the thing was they had an area supposedly where I could do this at, and come to find out it wasn't, I don't know, it just wasn't right. So I was like, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna try to do it right here. Because that was the only reason. But then you have me, Naya, Tony, Edwin, Denise, who else? Yeah, like we're all over here together. We was watching the show.
Okay.
Yeah, so. Got jokes, I see. They press mute with that same finger, huh? They just so mean. Oh my God.
I told them to be nice, baby. I told them to be nice.
That's not gonna happen. That is not going to happen. They are, but it's gonna be Look, it'll mess around and be a battle between a bunch of people. Look, your people and my people, because when they jump
Right,
on there, they're gonna be going
right,
back and forth.
right. Listen, I'm not here for it. I'm not here for
Right.
it.
A mess. A
All
mess.
right, we waiting on this audio situation because
Yeah,
they
he's
going.
actually yeah, no, he's actually getting my car, which my car should have been right here. But yeah, obviously they had other plans for my vehicle. Cause I'm like, where's my vehicle?
Yes, thank you guys, thank you Pure City One. Okay, all right,
No, I can hear Joy. I mean,
yeah,
but hold on, give me 1 second.
okay.
I mean, it should be pulling up because no one is standing right there waiting
It
for their
doesn't
vehicle.
sound that loud usually.
Right, that's what I'm saying, and it's really not. So that's why I was like, tell them turn down their volume. I don't know, but it doesn't seem
Okay,
like I can
somebody's
hear you.
saying it sounds. Can you all hear me now? Thanks, Portia. Love you too. Can you all hear me now?
She said we hear him fine.
Okay.
Joy, they keep saying press mute when he's not talking, but how do you press mute on this?
I don't even know. Okay.
Right, I don't know how you even press mute on here.
Okay. Somebody said, "Where's your mask, David?"
I know, and I told him like it's right here. I'm not on the inside. I'm on the outside,
Yeah.
breathing fresh air.
Okay.
And
You safe.
nobody's around me. I'm like standing
You're
on the corner
social
like I'm
distancing. You're safe. You're good.
one way.
Okay. Good. We're glad you're safe. We don't want you to have COVID out here.
No, we don't need and don't want.
I haven't seen you, David. I haven't seen you since I've been back in Houston.
I know it's been a while. It's been a while. How's everything been?
We're going to talk about it when we get this audio together.
Okay. Look, I'm looking around because I'm like, any day now.
Yeah, somebody said my sound is a bit muffled. I don't know if it's my phone or if it's, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I hear you like, you sound clear. Like, I don't,
Okay, so then I don't know what it is.
okay, we got action. Yes.
Okay.
Here's the car. Yes,
Hey,
come on.
Portia, if you can hear
Come
me.
on.
I can hear you fine. Someone's saying, can you disconnect the AirPods? But I can hear you fine.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
about to
sure
go,
what's happening.
right here. It's about to go to the car.
Okay.
The
Maybe
keys
we
are in?
should.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Okay, they're
All
saying,
right.
okay, now
Thank
they're
you.
saying we're fine. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay, are we good now, guys? Okay. Perfect. Okay, good. Okay.
Let me,
Okay.
okay.
Are we good now? Okay. We good. We
Give,
good. All right.
give me 1 second.
Woo, boy, the
Trying
struggle with technology is real.
right. Look, right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Trying
We
to help
got
people,
David on. Okay. We are
the
good
whole
to go.
nine. I'm trying to give y'all some light, all of that.
All of it.
Now
Okay.
let me go park right around here, and we are fine. We are good to go.
Yeah, somebody say I sound distant or low in volume. I don't know. We're just gonna roll with it, and I don't know. So I can hear you. You can hear me. Everybody say they can hear us. So let's go. Okay. All right. Be safe. Are you driving?
I'm trying to park.
It's a lot going on right now.
No, because that was valet. They had to go get me my car.
I
Because
know.
my car was parked, and they went to go get it. So now I'm about to park in this other spot right here,
Okay.
and
We
I
want
will
you to
be
be
good.
safe.
Right. Yeah, no,
All
I'm
right.
not going to drive. No, I'm not about to drive and do this.
Yeah, we don't want you to do that.
Okay.
We waiting on country boy swag over here. We waiting on David to get it together.
Almost. Look. Almost.
All right. Chewing the gum, backing up like. This is too much. This is too much. Okay, you know the people are
We
waiting
good
for
now.
you, David.
You know it, because of course they have questions and all of
You
that.
know folks got questions. You know they ready. They ready for you.
Okay, look, that's good. I'm ready. I'm good.
They say you whipping that thing. Hey, yeah, go whip it back and forth.
There we
Okay,
go.
but
All right,
you situated now. Are you safe?
I'm good.
All right. It's good to see
I'm
your
all
face.
ears. I'm all ears. I'm here. I'm here.
It's good to see your face, David.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Same here. Same. I see you glowing over there, skin
Thank
all.
you.
You know, all right.
You know, got that
It's it's
fall
it's
glow.
it's that bronze that I see you.
Yes. So okay, so you obviously, you went home on the show last week. What have you been doing since you've been back in Houston? I saw you a little speed dating,
Yeah, I mean, because of course we all know I didn't find love. I'm not ready to love, or at least that's how they felt about the situation. So, after the ladies came up with that, I mean, what else can I do? I mean, yes, life has to continue. I
Right.
can't stop right there. Eventually
Yeah.
I will find love.
You will.
Yeah.
So is speed dating your speed y'all? He's doing speed dating. So if you want to get with David, you might have a chance on the speed date.
Well,
What day is your speed dating?
next Wednesday, I will be doing speed dating again.
Okay,
It will
let's do
probably start about 7 o'clock, and I do it for like an hour
it. Okay.
because I can only, an hour is
That's
that's
a
all
lot
I
of
got.
time, though, David. That's a lot of
It's,
time.
I
So
mean,
how was last
but
week?
that's it was awesome. It was actually good. I actually was able to speak with about 6 women, I believe,
Okay.
and had some good candidates. They were, I was like, all right, some potentials. Okay, all right,
Okay, so
all
did
right.
you
So
actually go on a date with any of them?
no, because what it is, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do that, and of course, they may be tuning in next Wednesday as well because, I mean, it's just really like may the best, woman win. That's who's going to win the date. But it's going to go on for like a few weeks
Right.
before, before an actual decision is made.
Yeah. You got indigestion.
I was like, I think it was that drink. I just,
Come on, man.
I got to get a little bit of age.
Come on, gentleman of Houston. You trying to
You know, I
get
look,
ready. You are all up
I'm
in
like, excuse me.
I mean, damn, David, I'm trying to help you out. So,
Thank you.
yes. Okay, so on the show, right, obviously that was a shock to you that you left home, that you went home. And we won't.
Right.
What is going on over there, Dave? What is going on? What you jingling over there?
I was getting stuff out the way, so y'all can actually see me.
See that pretty face. So we won't talk about
It's all you. It's all you.
Thank you. So we won't talk about too much because we got to save stuff for the reunion, right? But when you,
right.
we'll talk about kind of up to you left, right? So when someone asks like, who were you really feeling on the show? You did the mixer, and like you said, you didn't expect to go that soon. Who at the point that you left, who were you feeling?
Okay, so I ended up feeling, there were probably 2 or 3 that I was feeling, and the thing is she's like, who?
You can't say who.
So a lot of people walking by, they waving at me, but no, so actually Alex was one of them, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Alex. I didn't really get to speak with Winter.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really get to speak with you much besides that,
right.
And that didn't go too well. But, anyway. So, yeah, I would say it was like, Alex and Alex and Naya were cool. Yeah, it was like, I kind of had a little something for them. Like, all right, cool.
Okay,
so basically, it was just to say I wasn't cutting you out because I never, but I never had that opportunity, So I mean, you know. So yeah, and the same with Winter. I never even, I never had a chance to actually get to know her as well,
Well,
So
what were you doing, David? That's what you were there for, to get to know all these ladies. What were
that
you
that
doing?
that was a lot of women that, in such a short period of time for me. Like that's, because when you start spending too much time in one spot, somebody get mad.
I
You
mean,
start
folks
spending
will
time
snatch
in
it up.
another spot, somebody get mad.
Folks
It's
will
like,
snatch it
hey,
up real quick.
they do.
But
So they like,
you gotta be on it.
oh.
You gotta be
So
on it.
right. Exactly. So no, I do agree. I do
Yeah.
agree. But yeah, those were the two that I kind of, had a little thing for because I actually had a chance to, speak with them.
Right, right. Okay, well that's good because I
Yeah.
mean, I was trying to learn more about you, but I was like, I mean, you came in with the glasses and the hat, and I'm like, when you took it off, I was like, ah, look at that.
Right.
I was
Yeah.
like, there's a whole face under here,
That's the that's the mystery man.
Yes, yes,
She
and
say you a whole mystery.
I mean, but you listen. You clearly you said I had a problem with you. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, where is this coming from? So yeah, we obviously people want to hear us talk about the picnic day, and there's a lot that
Right.
wasn't shown, but that was an intense picnic date slash like therapy
Yes.
session, and a
Yes.
lot of things
Yes.
came out. But okay, let me ask you this before we talk about that. Have you ever pointed your finger in a woman's face before?
No.
Okay, so what made you think that was going to be okay in that moment?
Well, first of all,
First of all,
I don't necessarily take it as me pointing my finger in your face because you do have to understand we were probably like, I mean, okay, since we being real about everything on this level, like, okay, well, you did have your ass cheek was on my right knee, my left knee,
what?
so that's how close. So that's how close we were. So of course, with us talking, I also talk with my hands. I do this, I
But
do
that's not
this and
what
stuff
you
like
did,
that.
though. That's not what you
I
did.
was
It's
like,
like,
I was like,
oh,
I
my
did
ass
this.
cheek.
I did this. I just did this.
Right,
But then when
right.
you, right, see, but when you demonstrated, you was like this.
No,
I was like, well,
you
damn, you
did.
closer than me. You're closer than me. Shit, like I didn't get that close.
David. We're
Now what you
blowing
ain't
that
gonna,
every
now
Friday.
what you ain't gonna do is you ain't gonna put your finger in my face. I was like,
Listen, listen.
what? Little
I
old me.
I don't care how close we were, whether it was good intentions or bad. Like
Uh huh.
I just when someone puts their finger in my face, it is not okay. And some people may
No, I feel
disagree
like, no,
and
I understand that.
yeah,
Anybody, right?
yeah, and some people may
Anybody.
disagree and say I overreacted or whatever, but I have different standards. So your standards are your standards and
Right.
mine are mine. I don't,
Right.
I'm not saying you,
Right.
I'm saying the people who said I overreacted because I mean, I think that,
Right.
that's just not okay. And like you said, it's okay to talk with your hands because I was talking with my hands, but that finger, I was like, David.
Hey, like I said, now you got me messed up. What up? Now you
You look
ain't
like
what you ain't. Now what you ain't gonna do.
you
Now
like
what you ain't gonna do.
you like I got a problem with you. I was like, wait, bro, what? Like, what is
Okay,
happening?
they trying to call my phone, but I can't really. But
Yeah,
yeah, no. Actually, they talking about big old finger at that. Lord have mercy.
yeah, but I think at the end of the
Wait a
day,
minute,
it
cause I
was.
can't hear you now. I don't know what just happened.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, there you go. Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay, it might be a
Yeah,
delay.
I can hear you.
Uh-oh, now we have a
Yeah,
delay.
that's what it is. Once, if somebody call or it clicks or something, I think it doesn't. I don't know.
You done messed it up, David. You done messed it up. Okay, so anyway, I think it was a very heated discussion because
Right.
you were
Right.
basically talking to Alicia and talking to Simone, and then you came around to me, and by that point, like everybody was already a little bit on edge, and so then it's like you come around and what have you. So I think that it's perception, and people have their own perception about what happened. I think at the end of the day, your main thing was that you had not had an opportunity to talk to us, and you wanted to get to know us, but you felt like we were not accessible. But what we were trying to convey to you was like, hey, like, you gotta be aggressive. I know it's a lot to handle 10 women, but there was some people there that just, they were working that
Next
room.
thing, look, you handle 10 women, and next thing you know, you call player. You a player. Like, hey, you heard what they say? Everybody like him. How Shay say, and he for everybody.
Right. Everybody like him, and he
See,
like
you don't want to be
everybody.
the guy. You don't want to be for everybody.
So tell me, who's David? Because obviously we didn't get to know each other well. Who's David? You call yourself Gentleman of Houston, so obviously you think you're a gentleman. So tell me about David.
No, I don't know. I don't think I know.
Oh, you
I
know.
know.
Okay. Oh, you know.
I know. It's a lot of things. This day and age, there is a
You
lot of things that I do
built
not
strong
see
and
anymore.
slim. You built strong and
No,
slim.
well, I was supposed to hold that. That was that you were past out holding that. Like, no, I said, excuse me. I said, excuse me. That's the most I can do for you is say, excuse me.
Right. I had to push it out of you, push it out of you.
Yeah, I mean,
But anyway, so tell me about you, David. Who's David?
David is he's a funny guy, caring guy, loving guy. Like, I can get along with pretty much anybody. So of course I felt some type of way when it's like, wait a minute, like how me?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't bother nobody. I stay in my own space. Like I don't do none of that. I don't even argue really. Because I hate to argue. I'm a Libra for one, and I can be nonchalant. So
Mm-hmm.
that's definitely not my intentions to even just argue with you. You know what I'm saying? So like it's like nah. And if I do, I'm not gonna hold a grudge against you.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna have that conversation, and we're gonna let it go, and we're gonna move on. You
Right.
know, other than that, like I say, I can be your best friend, or I won't even be your enemy because I'm not gonna even worry about you.
Right. Right.
Because I'm gonna just move on with life because I'm not even finna sit up here and let you even take that energy. Like my energy won't be used on you if I know that it's not anything positive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So no, I'm always about positive vibes. Like, I want people to get along. I want people to just, enjoy life together. Of course, being out there, I met some wonderful people, men and women, and everybody's cool, so there's no type of beef that I know about.
Right.
Um, yeah, that's just what it is, especially when it pertains to me. Because I'm not out here to make enemies. If somebody don't like me, it's just because they have something against me. And the thing about it, that's because they're unhappy with themselves. Because it's not me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not even bothered. I'm not even worried about you.
Right.
My whole thing is focusing on getting myself together in areas that I feel like I may, you know what I'm saying, I may need to work on. Just mentally, spiritually, physically, like the whole nine.
Yeah.
So if somebody is judging me, okay, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I know that I'm not the person that they think I am when it comes to the negative stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I always tell people, no, don't judge and get to know me before you judge me.
Yeah. Yeah. I get all of that. Somebody said he is so real, I can't understand why they slept on him. Well, one of the main reasons David got slept on, because David was sleeping on himself. He didn't get out there and meet all the women, and so we couldn't really form a true, assessment of who you really were. This is the
Hmm.
most that we've talked, or that I've heard
Right,
you talk.
right,
And
right,
we were
right.
for days. So I think that, we can't, you don't know about someone if you never had an opportunity to sit down and talk. And I know, like, the process was a lot for some people. And so,
Right.
I think I never thought you were a bad guy. But the whole picnic, I never thought you were a bad guy. But I was like, what we not going to do is this, and so, but I think
You
it was
threatened to cut my finger
that's
off.
not what got you sent home. That's not what got you
Right,
sent home. I
right,
think
right, right,
the
right.
fact that you hadn't, truly connected with people. And so that's why we were on
Right,
that picnic date in the first place. And so again,
right,
people are only responding to what they see, and that's fine.
right.
They don't know me, they don't know you. So
Right.
it's like whatever. I don't give a damn whether people say that I overreacted or not, because
Right.
I
Right.
know
Right. You
what
know
is
what you
not
felt. You know
right.
what you
I know
felt
how
at
I
the time.
felt in that moment,
Right.
and so
Right.
you own your truth, I own my truth, and we both
Right.
know exactly what happened that day. So so it's all good, and we are both adults, and we are
Oh
friendly
yeah.
with one another, and we respect one another, and so that's what it is for
Oh
me at
yeah.
the end of the
Definitely.
day.
Definitely.
This is not bash David, bash Joy session, and so I
Right. No,
appreciate
not at all. Not at all.
yeah,
Not
I
at all.
appreciate you as a man,
If,
as a
if I
gentleman.
felt like that, I wouldn't have showed up.
Right. Oh, I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. So, okay, so you don't have kids, David. So, when
Hmm.
approached by Alicia, uh, that was a lot, and so, like, here's the thing. I think when you marry someone, you become a collective. But obviously, when you're dating somebody, I'm not about to take care of your kids when we just dating somebody. So what was the full scope of kind of what you were thinking in that moment when you were approached with that conversation? Because you don't have kids and you want kids.
Well, my whole thing is, of course, I don't have any kids, but of course, at the beginning of getting to know someone, okay, yeah, we're going to put it out there and you're going to say, okay, you have your kids.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to tell you, I don't have any kids. Now, from there, let's get to know each other before we even bring these kids. First of all, you don't even know if you're going to like me or not to be up here telling me that I'm responsible for your kids, you and
Mm-hmm.
your kids.
Mm-hmm.
We may not even get that far. I may not even get to meet your kids, and then me personally, because of how I am, if your kid's bad as hell and you can't control your kids, it ain't gonna work with us anyway.
But what about setting expectations? And in that environment, you kind of having some of those conversations earlier than you would
Right, right. And that's the
in
way
the
I
real
felt.
world.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I felt. Because my thing is, if you are a man and you're involved with the woman and you know that she has kids, you're going to step up and you're going to be that man because that's a package deal when you get into that.
Mm-hmm.
So don't make it as if like, nah, I'm not finna take care of your kids. I ain't gonna
Right.
do that because majority of the women that I've dated, they had kids.
Mm-hmm.
They had kids. And of course, it was my job to step up and do certain things for those kids.
Right.
Did I have a problem with it? No. I mean, even though I don't have any, it's still not. I mean, they are still considered mine.
Yeah.
Because I'm dealing with your mom. So yes, they are considered mine as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if I have to take them to school, drop them off at school, pick them up from school, make sure they're getting their work done, make sure it's this, I have a talk with them. I mean, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
But don't put me out there like,
Right.
I'm not willing to do any of that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. And
know,
I think in that case it was more so like the delivery, and and
right,
yes, these can
right.
be, like someone said, it was a premature conversation with pressure. Yeah. I mean, that whole the whole process is a
Well,
pressure
and see
cooker.
me, I'm so
Yeah.
straightforward and real about stuff. I just be like, nah, you ain't gonna do me like that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That is your truth. That is how
Yeah.
you feel about it. And so you own your truth. You own who you
Oh
are.
yeah. Yep.
And so and then, finally I why well, we won't talk about that. We got to save something for the reunion. But I know you were shocked about leaving the show so soon. What
Give
did you take away from the experience?
like as far as with myself, I would say for certain individuals and how you were saying like um I may need to be a little more aggressive,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not an aggressive person.
Well,
So,
assertive. Assertive.
but, well, yeah, because I'm like, I'm
Not
not
aggressive. Assertive.
like, no, I'm not that guy. So I'm just like, no, yeah, I get what you're saying. So, no, but as far as that, I really just learned some stuff about myself as far as even communicating when it comes to, I guess, saying certain things and making sure it's clear, and versus the way I said it, and it wasn't said the right way. But of course, you had to read between the lines.
Right.
But if you were smart enough, you read between the lines and was like, "Nah, that's not what he meant." We get what you meant, but that's not how you said it.
Right.
So I would say, as far as that part, making sure I'm clear about what's being said and it's understood in the right way, so I don't get jammed up again and be like, "Nah, you said it like that." No, I didn't. That's not what I meant. Right. 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 I might have said what I said, but I meant something else.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, you gotta
It's like I meant something else, right?
Choose
right.
wisely.
Exactly.
We don't
exactly.
want you getting caught up in the trap, David. We don't want that for you.
Right. No.
Yes.
So yeah, that's just some things that I learned. But then I also learned to be even more transparent when dealing with, that many different personalities at one time.
It's a lot.
It's like, ooh,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay, all right. So you like this, all right, and then you like, all right, now I'm talking to this one, and she totally different, and you just like, okay, all right, you kind of cool though. Yeah. Now this other one kind of crazy. Look, this other one kind of crazy.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot going on. You know what? See, that's why Larry. I know you know Larry. Talking about when you live in the H, you don't have to be an assertive guy. I'm not doing this with you, Larry. I'm not. That's why you where you are, Larry. I'm not doing this. But anyway, I want you to find love. I think you're a great guy. I hate that we, didn't have opportunity to get to know each other more on the show. But I never thought, like I said, never thought you were a bad guy. And I think that at the end of the day, somebody has to go home, and so. Right. When you're not connecting with people on the show, that will lead to your demise, unfortunately. Right. And so that's just how it is. And so somebody asked, do you think the show brings out different sides of people? I think if people are there for the wrong reasons, yes. But at the end of the day, you should be who you are. If people are there trying to be a different character, then yeah, but I know for me, I am pretty consistent. Like who I am right now is who I was, on the show. And so I think that, some people are on there for the wrong reasons. I think. Right.
Yeah, and I mean, that could, for different things, trying to, whatever. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just what it is,
Yes.
So, but I can truly.
Bookmark that quote, the Maserati quote.
You saw that, huh? Yeah, I saw that too.
I like that.
Yeah, mark it. Just said, no, you good. Look, you good.
Hey, Edwin. All right, come through, Edwin, with a Maserati.
Yeah.
I don't have to market myself, okay? I
like
that. Yeah.
I mean, but that's the thing. You have the when you have women like that. So it's more or less just to say, okay, how often, when you think about it, how often have you ever seen a Rolls Royce commercial, a Bentley commercial?
That's true.
You still see Mercedes Benz, but you don't see Bentley, you don't see Rolls Royce commercials.
Yeah.
They don't have to mark. It speaks for itself, Yeah. So when you have a woman like that, you don't have to.
Well, listen, I'll take it. I'll take it. So what's next for you, David?
You might be a Bentayga, not a Maserati.
Hey.
Let's go ahead and raise the bar. Raise the bar some more. Raise the bar. Shut the
Maserati down. Come through. All
right. We need you. Yeah, let's go and bring it up.
I'll take that for sure. I'll take that.
Right.
So what's next for you? What's next for you, David?
I mean, right now I'm just mainly focusing on, of course, my mind spiritually and of course trying to get the whole, my business up and fully running as well.
Yeah.
Just
tell us what your business is.
So I actually have a small little hot shot company, basically transportation, delivering freight. And then I also have some other things that I'm putting together, actually working on. So I should be having the website finished and out there by and this will actually have something to do with me cooking and all of that.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
I'm excited about that. I love it. I'm excited.
yeah.
So we had a question. Someone said, do you ladies regret sending David home so soon? I think one of the things I regret, well, I shouldn't even say regret. One of the things, like I said, I wish that had happened was that we had more of an opportunity to connect, which we didn't.
Right.
And everything moves so fast. And so if you are not on it, you know, that's unfortunately what happens. So, you know,
right.
I think Keisha said, I like you, Dave. You seem like a good dude. He is a good dude. He is a good dude. But yeah, you know, my friends were ready to jump through that screen when that finger came out, though. I was like, you know, because they know me. Listen.
I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble.
We're going to take it as you were very passionate in that moment, and you just, you know, you're going to take it as passion.
Look, not in those words, once again, but look, how they say, look, players slip up too. I slipped up. You know what I'm saying? I slipped up.
You own that.
I slipped up.
I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that. That's a real man. So listen, y'all. He can cook. He owns his shit, and he's a handyman, countryman. You know, he got it all. Yeah, he
good with his hands.
Good with his hands. He ain't got no kids.
They better tune in to the speed dating next Wednesday.
Speed dating, right? So how long you gonna do the speed dating until you?
So I have a couple more weeks, couple more Wednesdays, which will be this Wednesday coming up, and then next Wednesday, and then by I think it's gonna be like the end of the month. That's when the finalists, you know, is gonna get that date.
Y'all better stay tuned every Wednesday. Speed dating with David.
The country boy. Speed dating with the country boy.
I'm gonna hop on in there.
Come on in. You are more than welcome.
Just shut off.
Welcome, like I Brandon Mack say, welcome, goddamn it, welcome.
You crazy, David. Well, thank you so much for doing this with me, David. I appreciate you, and you know, keep being you, boo.
Oh yeah, you do the same.
Thank you. I hope I see you soon.
Oh yeah, soon.
All right. Bye.
Well, you enjoy.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining.
See ya. Y'all have a good one.
All right.
All right.